So there's about 10 universities that do them, but 5 are actually doing them on every home game. And those include UCLA, UC Berkeley, Michigan State, Ohio State, and University of Illinois in Champaign-Urbana. The person's involvement of actually following directions, of holding up the right card at the right time so that the picture of the card stunt actually comes out where somebody could recognize what it is. Additionally, having a great design, of having something that could be seen from across the stadium, or in an advertiser's case, actually having the right messaging for the crowd of the environment. 2 years ago, I was involved with the City of Hope, which is a cancer research institute in Southern California, and we had a 250-person card stunt we did on their front lawn of all the employees that came out. And we actually had to, with rope and stakes, map out a grid on their front lawn. They had a camera team there and a boom up above where they had basically shot it from the sky. And we actually had the City of Hope logo, and they're still using it in their commercials, but it was where we didn't have a stadium, we didn't have seats, we didn't have anything. We had to actually sort of create it on the spot. And that was a lot of fun. Plus it's for a great cause. A lot of times a card stunt is done in the best location in the stadium, usually at the 50-yard line. So in the student section, they want to get those seats, so they sort of have to sign up for being part of the card stunt group in order to get those seats. Other times, like in stadiums like at Candlestick Park here, it's everybody in the stadium might be part of the card stunt. So they have a keepsake and a remembrance of that day and of that event. Above and beyond the ticket stub or the program, they actually get to keep the card itself. I think there's a certain pride of when you actually could see in the stadium, when everybody else is holding up the card, that you're part of something greater. It gives you some sense of purpose and is part of the event. But it also gets a messaging across. For example, with USAA of supporting veterans, that's a great message to show the country. I think the preparation of having the right card and the right instructions at the right time, and then a good sound system to let people know when to hold up the right stunt, because again, a lot of times there might be multiple stunts in a program, and then having just people actually follow instructions and not throw their cards or do something that would be destructive, but actually be part of the entire card stunt. Weather plays a big role, so if it's nice and sunny outside, the card stunt has, it sort of shines and glows. If it's cloudy and it's dark, you don't see the stunt as well. Additionally, if it's during a halftime show, they're going to actually do the stunt here, I think, during like one of the quarters when people are still in their seats. But it's during halftime, people are going to the concession stands and are not in their seats to actually partake in it, so you get holes inside of the picture. Sometimes when it's raining outside and the cards get wet, or it's too cold and people don't want to hold their instruction cards up at the same time, or maybe sometimes when they put the wrong cards in the wrong position, you might have a problem with the card stunt. There's probably over 1 million people in the United States right now that have participated in the card stunt at some point in their lifetime. So I think if you haven't, go to a stadium and have some fun.